better job in the attacking third, forcing some action on the Belmont keeper, Niccolo Dini. Here's Wiley now, far side. Nice play by Daniel Tweezer to keep it away. Marlinson ball forward for Tweezer. Look to get him out in space. Here's Danioni now. And Benatti. Brings the ball back to the middle of the field. Tough play. And that'll be Benatti down on the ground. They're going to wave on the trainer. Looks like he took a knee to the head, possibly. Belmont training staff will take a look at him. He made his move back across the middle of the field. He looks like he went to go make a move and kind of stumbled over and took a hand or a elbow to the face. Coming off on his own power, though. Always good to see that. It often comes down to just one game, 1 point at the end of a conference season. The Southern Conference is no different, and today VMI and Belmont battle for a key 3 points in the last game of the regular season.
I love the school. I love representing this school and to be together with 10 other guys out there.
I would like the other team to come away with, like, we don't know how to figure them out. We don't want to play them again.
To do it one last time and do what I love to do and play for my teammates and for this community and school It's an honor.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to ES Rose Park in Nashville, Tennessee. Will Black with you, filling in for Wes Bowling. One of the great things in college sports is conference tournament time, and the Southern Conference Tournament kicks off in just 4 days. While Belmont and VMI come into today's matchup seeking their first win in the conference, there's still much to play for. Both teams looking to find a way to gain some momentum heading into that tournament, and while a win is the most obvious of those ways to get that momentum, it can come. So Benatti will come off in other forms. Katie Meyer joins us on the sideline now. And Katie, Coach Green's happy to be back at home and looking for his team to play a full 90 minutes here today.
Thanks, Will. The Bruins have played 10 of their 16 matches on the road this season, so today's regular season finale in front of their home crowd could prove to be an advantage. Coach Green said the Bruins have struggled to play a full 90-minute game this season, so today that is key. But one thing is for certain, both Belmont and VMI have it all on the line tonight as they fight for home field advantage in Wednesday's play-in game. Will.
Thanks, Katie. Look for a spirited group here today after they played well, but came up short again on the road against ETSU last time out. After getting a goal in the 47th minute and another in the 49th minute, Nicolo Dagnoni scored his third goal of the year to cut the deficit to 1. Belmont was unable to find the equalizer despite taking 8 second-half corner kicks, something they've struggled with all season long here. VMI had their chances with a header in the first minute that went just high, and Broden Scholl made one of his 4 saves early on, but was unable to stop Ricky Antoine's rifle on a blocked shot. Chandler Collins put a header in to make it 2-0 Wofford, but VMI would strike back with Logan Fang's first goal of the season in the 81st minute. Wofford would put the game out of reach in the 86th minute to give Wofford a 3-1 win. Throw the records out the window. Tonight is about battling for a home game in the Southern Conference Tournament. We'll take a look at the standings and look what's at stake here today after the break. You're watching SoCon Soccer on the Bruins Sports Network.
At Belmont University, we believe that every student was created by God for a purpose. And we believe our mission is to help our students develop their unique gifts, talents, and passions to engage and transform society. Because we believe the greatest privilege anyone can ask for is the capacity, health, and intellect to make a difference in the world. Belmont University, from here to anywhere.
Ciao, sono Matteo Bennati di Belmont Men's Soccer e voi ci state guardando su Bruin Sports Network.
Back here at Rose Park, we're just a few minutes from getting the final day of the regular season underway. Let's take a look at those conference standings and how today's match has an impact. It's a 7-team conference here in the SoCon with all 7 teams making the postseason. As you can see, ETSU will host the conference tournament on a predetermined location, despite Mercer having already clinched the regular season championship thanks to a 2-1 overtime victory over Furman on Tuesday. The Paladins will take on UNCG looking for a point or an ETSU loss to Mercer to lock up the number 2 for a moment. And while we have a chance to go on the sideline, and VMI locked into the 6 and 7 seeds, although we aren't sure who will be 6 and who will be 7 with today's result, determining who is the higher seed. So taking a look at what's at stake here today, while it is 2 bottom teams, a lot going on here in Nashville. A Belmont win or even a Belmont tie will have the Bruins hosting the play-in game of the SoCon tournament on Wednesday against VMI. If the Keydats can pull off a win here today, they avoid having to make a return trip out to Nashville, and they would host the 6 vs. 7 game in Lexington on Halloween. Both of these teams are looking to get some sort of a winning mentality and some momentum going into next week, and oftentimes with teams that are struggling, all it takes is 1 or 2 wins to get things clicking in a positive direction. And finally, for the Bruins, if they need any extra motivation, they'll be honoring their 5-member senior class, so they'll want to send them off on a high note as Katie Myers.
Well, you heard me talk to Coach Green at halftime about Belmont playing a full 90-minute game. That's something that they have struggled with this season. More than 50% of the goals that they have given up this season have come in the second half. So, Will, that urgency that Coach Green talked about will be key here in these final minutes.
Coach Green is not years to look to improve on that number here. They look for some goals from Belmont early and hopefully often for the Bruins to get the momentum going as they look to wind down the regular season with a win and then host a return match with the VMI next week. Both teams hunting for that elusive first SoCon conference victory today, and if it can't come at a better time for either team. Starting lineup kickoff right after this on the Bruins Sports Network.
Process. We have to go through steps at a time, and we have big goals that we have to worry about growing as a
team to kind of change the momentum and change the urgency here in the last 30 minutes or so of this segment.
This year we're just all about change. We're really excited to see what this year is going to be about. We're going to push really hard. It's time for me to step up and to lead.
I'm Cregan Dikema from men's soccer, and you can follow us on Instagram.
Second half. Belmont 2-0 lead over VMI. Full stick goes down. Keyspe with a shovel in the defense. It'll be a free kick for Belmont. Kramer will take it. Matteo Bonatti still on the sidelines. So the Belmont temporarily a man down. Looks like he is ready to come back in. The ref waves him on. And the Bruins back to full strength. Here's Tweezer now far side. Plays the ball towards the box. Nobody there. VMI will clear it out. Here's Marlinson now. Right in the box. Good ball forward to O'Brien, who's unable to connect, and it'll be ruled offsides anyways, would not have.
I love the school. I love representing this school, and to be together with 10 other guys out there.
I would like the other team to come away with like, we don't know how to figure them out. We don't want to play them again.
To do it one last time and do what I love to do and play for my teammates and for this community and school is an honor.
Counted had he put it in, but a good attacking play there from the Bruins. That's what Coach Green would like to see. Marlinson, a nice touch pass through the defense, but O'Brien just off sides past that last defender. So for the first time here in the second half, really the Bruins pushing forward on offense. They look to add on to this 2-0 lead and give Coach Green that full 90 minutes he's been waiting for in the entire season. Here's VMI now attacking end. Unable to connect, and the ball's cleared out by the Belmont defense. Some subs getting ready to come in. Adam Volador and senior George Bucania ready to make an appearance for Belmont.
At Belmont University, we believe that every student was created by God for a purpose. And we believe our mission is to help our students develop their unique gifts, talents, and passions to engage and transform society. Because we believe the greatest privilege anyone can.
For VMI, Wilson Tuck, who started the game, will look to come back in for the Keydets as they're on the attack now.
Asked for is the capacity, health, and intellect to make a difference in the world. Belmont University, from here to anywhere.
Ciao, sono
Oh, a good ball in, defended out by Danioni. A nice job by the freshman to clear that one out. Now here's Benatti with a piece of gauze in his nose. Looked like he may have had a bloody nose on the earlier collision. Here's Danioni forward now for Tweezer. Won't quite be able to get there. That'll roll out for a VMI goal kick. Tweezer's been on the offensive attack a lot here in this match. So we get some subs coming in. George Bucania will make an appearance, the senior, as well as Adam Volador coming in to replace number 17, Liam O'Brien.
Bennati di Belmont Men's Soccer e voi ci state guardando su Bruin Sports Network.
Rain has moved past Rose Park, at least for the time being. Belmont and VMI getting set for the last day of SoCon regular season action. Let's take a look at the team starting lineups first for the visiting VMI Keydets. In goal, number 0, Brandon Schewel, Richard Keespe, Zachary Wiley, Wilson Tuck, and Cooper Duplantis along the back. Ryan and number 10, Tony Dolefeld. Just 10th appearance for Bucania, who's played in just 2 of his last 8 matches, so I'd like to see that. And they're going to pull Tweezer off the field. Looks like maybe some blood on his nose. The Bruins will sub in Lestito as Tweezer gets sent into on the Belmont sideline. So within about 5 minutes here, the Bruins with back-to-back players off the field with bloody noses, keeping that training staff busy on the sideline here as VMI pushes forward. Volstick defends it out. It'll be a VMI throw. Back line, TJ Hurd, Logan Fang, Jason Nunez, Marco Reyes, and Carson Knox round out the starting lineup. Again, Brandon Schul in the goal. For the Belmont Bruins in their 3-4-3 defense, it'll be Daniel Tweezer, Nate Kennedy, Matt Volstick, Nick Kramer, Aries Marlinson, Cregan Dikema, Matteo Bonatti, Liam O'Brien, Nicolo Dagnoni, Nigel Leo, and the goalie, Nicolo Dini. Matt Volstick, the senior captain, as well as the sophomore, Matteo Bonatti. We said it in goal for VMI. Brandon Schul has started all 16 matches for the Keydets, has made 114 saves, which does lead the SoCon, a bit of a misleading stat. He has faced plenty of shots. Tuck, just in the game for the Keydets, will make the throw. Will be defended out by number 8, Nate Kennedy, for a, looks like it'll be a corner kick for the Keydets. Be just their second corner of the game. Number 26, Carson Knox, name we've called often here in the match, will take the corner from this left side here. We'll send in the right foot this year on the VMI back line. For the Bruins of Belmont University, Nicolo Dini in goal, corner towards the net. Duplantis, number 7, and Tuck, number 6, two defenders up there looking to get their head on the ball here, two of the taller players out there. We'll try to find this ball here from Carson Knox. Left arm comes down, here comes the corner. It's a good ball in. Making his 15th start between on the back line, giving up 2.57 goals per game, making around 5 saves per game. Take a look at our keys to the match. First for VMI, they got to play with some confidence. It's a team that has struggled here for a few years now, but getting an early goal would help that momentum out for the team as they get going. And additionally, to keep Matteo Bonatti in check, some other goal scorers for Belmont, but Bonatti has picked it up here recently. For the Bruins, get ahead early, put VMI down quickly and score often. After those goals, though, they got to keep VMI in check. 4 times this year after scoring a goal, they've given up goals in the first 10 minutes. Underway here at Rose Park between Belmont and VMI. VMI in the road red kits with defended out by Belmont. And Knox will get another chance at the corner kick.
Come on, Belmont, be alert! Stay with your mark!
VMI looking to cut this deficit in half, put a little bit more pressure on Belmont as they have much of the second half. Knox's corner kick again, a good one towards the middle. Headed on by Wiley, just wide. It looks like the center ref will say was deflected out, and it'll be a third try. Here at the corner kick from Carson Knox. So 3 chances here for the Keydets. Belmont defended the first 2 out. See what the third one brings here for VMI. Ball in towards the back post. A nice punch out by Nicolo Dini on that back post, and now he's down as well with a apparent injury to the head. The yellow sleeves, white numerals and lettering trimmed in red. Belmont in the home whites with the blue numerals trimmed in red. Belmont looking to get things going quickly here on the offensive end and look to push as much as they can. This is Dagnoni, the freshman, who has 3 goals and has kind of picked it up here recently as well. Goals against EIU, which was the game winner, Wofford, and ETSU. Dagnoni far side looking for some. The dangerous ball in is that right-footed kick. Came bending in towards that back post as VMI and Belmont players looking to get ahead on it. Action with Matteo Bonatti. VMI does a nice job to clear. Back to Nick Kramer, who sends the ball forward, looking for Marlinson in the box. A good early chance here for the Bruins. Marlinson unable to keep it in play as that'll go out for a VMI throw-in. Nicolo Dini on the ground, holding onto his head. Cameron Petty is the backup goalie for the Belmont Bruins. Made his first appearance against UNC Wilmington when he played 13 minutes in that matchup. Did make one save. Unadini will try to stay in this game. Nuts. VMI will look for some early offense here for a little bit of action down now. Cameron Petty getting loose down that far side. Hard to tell what happened there with Dini in the far post, but he'll get up and give a fist bump to Volstick. Looks like he's aggressive play here from Marlinson, knocks down the VMI defender Carson Knox. It'll be a free kick for the Keydets. VMI, Virginia Military Institute. It is a military school by the name. You'll see a lot of the close crew cuts, but it is not a school that requires you to commission into the military upon graduation. As much as they require it or recommend it, about 50% of their students will commission into the military, but not a requirement as you would see at Navy or Army. So certainly going to stay in the game. As much depth as Brian Green might have. Strict schedule there at VMI for their students and student athletes alike. It's the senior captain Vols have on the bench. Goalie is not one that you look to make on a game-to-game basis. Dini appears to be okay. Going through protocol with the athletic training staff. And he'll stay in the game. So VMI has been on the attack much of the second half and has really pressured Nicolo Dini here in the first 15 minutes or so of this half. First half, it was Belmont on the attack for much of the first 20 minutes or so. Ball was in the offensive third much of the game, on the far side. Trying to look for some room in the middle, plays it out wide for Benatti. Benatti with 4 goals on the year now, plays it towards the middle as Belmont looks to push again. A nice job keeping the ball in the attacking third. Marlinson, a nice step over move. Plays the ball forward. Here's a shot. It'll be wide. Might have been deflected from Liam O'Brien. It'll be ruled a goal kick. So Liam O'Brien with a nice shot there early on. Could not find it on frame. A tough angle with his left foot there right in front of the keeper. You said it, Brandon Schul leads the Southern Conference in saves with 100 game. But here in the second half, it has been VMI controlling as Daniel Tweezer comes back at 14, but much of that is that he has faced a lot of shots here through 16 matches in the game to replace Esteban Lucido. Schul, the VMI goalie in the black kit with the red. Tweezer has been a mainstay on the offensive front for head coach Brian Green. Lucido, you saw him right there, just came out. Will come right back into the game, though, for the Bruins. Good defense there from Danioni, and a foul called by the center ref. It'll be a Belmont free kick. Taken quickly to Volstick on the near side. Numeral on the front, yellow on the back, and the yellow accents down the sleeves. VMI looking to gain some possession and some momentum to the far side, but the Belmont defense doing a nice job keeping the ball in front of them and keeping the ball forward in the attacking half and towards the attacking third. Liam O'Brien fights for the ball and gets taken down in the midfield. It's Cooper Duplantis taking him down. It'll be a free kick for the Bruins. Looked like Tweezer would take quickly, but the ref wanted it a different spot. It'll be Kramer to take it out wide towards Volstick. Looks forward for Benatti, who has numbers on the right side, but will pull it around. Mateo, the 2017 Horizon League. A lot more energy out of the VMI bench this half as well. They can kind of sense their team has put up a good fight in the second 45 here against the Bruins. Here's Tweezer now on the far side, plays it back for Diekema. Bruins looking to build some attack here. Forward for Buchanan on the far side as Marlinson goes down. No call from the referee. Marlinson now ball at his feet. Plays it back for Tweezer. Ball in towards the box. A nice attempt from Danioni. And it's going to be a goal for the Belmont Bruins. Adam Volador gets a goal. The senior on senior day gets his 4th goal of the year. Puts in the rebound. The freshman of the year looking to duplicate that. As here's a cross in by the Belmont Bruins, cleared out. Nice job of defense on the back line by the Keydets. Belmont keeping possession as they have much of the first half here through the first 5 minutes or so. Ballstick plays the ball in. Marlinson gets a head on it, but it'll be looked like cleared away. A tough takedown in the box by VMI's Carson Knox. Adam Volador gets the goal. Nicolo Danioni knocks, but no call from the center referee. Modulio lets it go out of bounds as he'll take a quick throw in back towards Cregan Diekema. Diekema with the knee brace on his left knee, but still playing well, playing through it. With the assist. Always happy to see a senior on senior day pick up a goal for his team. For Volador, it's his 4th goal of the year to go along with 1 assist. The senior from Australia making the trip over here to Nashville and has had a great career here for the Bruins and picks up a goal. So Belmont, despite being on the defensive end for much of the first half, or much of this, Volsik Minotti have made numerous connections here in the first 5 minutes. Look for Belmont to, looks like they're trying to attack that side of the field with Marlinson on the near side as well. He's done a nice job. Second half here, picks up a lead of now 3-0 on a good job keeping possession of the ball. Marlinson a good step over, plays it out, ball in, and Volador puts in the rebound. He's unable to connect with Liam O'Brien. A really nice move and a nice ball there from Diekema, looking for Liam O'Brien in the box. Just unable to connect. That's something that Brian Green would like to see some more of here. Nice pass through, just a little bit off with his timing with O'Brien. A good attack, though, and some good pressure early on here for the Bruins. Marlinson. Tweezer once again on the offensive end gets credit with the near side. Looks to keep possession. It's a nice job by the VMI midfielders to get possession back and assist, as well as Nicolo Danioni. VMI right back down. They're looking to answer. Volstik does a nice job clearing that one out. Here's Benatti now doing a nice job defensively, looking to keep that ball on the offensive end. So Belmont now up 3-0, looking to host a 6 versus 7 play-in game in the SoCal back for the Keydets, and here's a foul on Diekema.
Logan, good stuff, buddy. Way to get to the game.
Be a VMI free kick in a decent spot to put a good cross in, something on frame to test the Bruins goalkeeper, Nicolo Dini.
TJ out for the second.
Looks like it'll be number 26, Carson Knox, the freshman midfielder from Magnolia, Texas, to take the free kick here.
Start deeper, TJ, and attack it. Deeper. Start there.
Does have 11 shots with 5 on goal this year. Not an area for a shot on goal, more so an area for a cross in. Try to find a key to head to put it on goal. Town tournament on Wednesday, October 31st. Puts the left arm down. Here's the serve in. Good defense there by the Bruins. Bruins, if they were to hold on and win that, this game will be played here at ES Rose Park. Tweezer, Benatti, and Volador all with goals now for the Bruins, and a pretty solid showing so far for back line. And a shot goes wide for VMI. It'll be a Belmont goal kick. Belmont, about a 20-minute stretch there into the first half, start the second half. That will probably concern head coach Brian Green, but all in all, a good performance here so far for his Bruins squad.
Start wider. We're not giving Carson enough angle. We got to start 4 or 5 yards wider.
Belmont's Nicolo Dini from Italy, one of numerous international student athletes here for Brian Green's squad. Here's Volsic now down by the end line, plays it out. Be a VMI throw, and Volsic, the senior captain, done a really nice job in the gray goalie kit today with the baby blue numeral, the white Belmont across the front. Again, Belmont and VMI are both locked into the 6th and 7th seed. Not sure who will be the 6th or the 7th, though. A Belmont win or a tie will put the Bruins at the 6th seed, and they would then host VMI back out here on Wednesday. So it could be a couple of long bus trips for VMI within a stretch of about 4 days. Having that back line here all year, keep them contained. Adam Volador, also the senior, with his 4th goal of the season. Always good to see the seniors produce, not just day in and day out, but especially on senior day for them in their last home game. Once again, looking for the head of Duplantis. That'll go out for a Belmont goal kick. Dini now, who had been tested a little bit here early on the second days from Lexington, Virginia. It's a solid 8 hours or so on a bus coming out here to Nashville. And have to play the ball forward. Tweezer gets a head on it. Benatti far side, plays it back for Volstick. Looks for back for Benatti. Good touch pass right back to Volstick. A left-footed shot. It'll go wide though. And good offensive pressure for head coach Brian Green and his team. Just looking to find the one that can get it on frame and on goal. Also doing a nice job controlling the ball and putting it on his left foot there. Shot just goes wide. Nice low-driven shot by the senior captain. Forward for Volador. Now Benatti on the near side. It is senior day here for the Bruins. They honored their 5-member senior class here before the game. The Bruins will for sure want to send them off with a regular season win in their last home game. That'll be the first in SOCOM play for the Bruins, who joined this year to be a member of the Horizon. With some space. Benatti back towards the middle to Marlinson. Unable to connect again with Benatti, but keeps it forward. This will be Lestito in the near corner. VMI now on the counterattack. Marco Reyes down the sideline. There's contact, but the ref will have a ball went out first for a Belmont throw and taken quickly by Lestito. Lestito plays it far side, looking for Belmont offense. Here's Benatti now in the right corner with room to rise in the league. Marlinson looking to keep control. He's done a nice job with his pace, looking to kind of slow down and speed up with the defenders on this near run. Look for a cross in. Ball played in. Marlinson just misses. Bucania sends it just high. Real side down here. Be a VMI foul in the midfield. Quickly taken on the free kick by Kramer. Ball has been in the Belmont third most of the game. Hey fans, feel free to contact us during the match via Twitter. Feel free to send us a tweet at BelmontMSoccer or use the hashtag #It'sBruinTime. We'll see if we can get some of those tweets on the air. That's Belmont fans and VMI fans alike. We'd love to hear from you and your thoughts on the game. Here's Marlinson left wing, looking to find some really good offense there from Belmont on the low cross in from Matteo Benatti. Goes just past the sliding foot of Aries Marlinson to the senior Bucania, who sends it high and long. But a really good run there for the Belmont offense. So Coach Green wants to see out of his team down the stretch here. Fans, join the action as Belmont looks to add to their championship total in men's and women's basketball. Season tickets are on sale now at the Curve Event Box Center office by calling offense moving forward. A nice pass for Nigel Leo. Looks to cross something in for one of his teammates. Ball in gets blocked and cleared out by the VMI defense. Marlinson once again in the left corner. 615-460-BALL or visiting belmontbruins.com/tickets. The women's team will play at NC State November the 6th, sorry. And the men's team will get the home opener on the 10th against Illinois State. That looks to serve one in. Good defense there by number 19, Marco Reyes. Not sure if it was awarded a corner or it'll be a corner for Belmont. 22, Nicolo Dagnoni will take the kick for the Bruins. Dagnoni with 1 assist against Campbell. He'll play it short for Benatti. Right back to Dagnoni. Space on the left corner. Shot blocked by Wilson Tuck. Benatti takes another shot. Great save by Brandon Schul. Game can be seen on ESPN 3. Here's Buchanan now. And they will call it out over the line. Being offsides on the far side. Kramer now middle of the field with some space. Plays the ball near corner. Here's Benatti again, who just had that last cross in. Ball towards the middle, a dangerous ball. Looking for the head of number 9, Adam Volador. Just past his reach and picked up by the keeper, Brandon Schul. Belmont here in the last 5 minutes with some good attacks. Matteo Benatti from that right corner with a couple of really good crosses looking for head in the Bruins. Sets the assistant referee on the far side. Some really good offense there to Belmont players. Off the corner kick from the Bruins, with playing it short to Benatti, right back to Dagnoni and getting 2 shots off. Benatti with the second one. A nice job by Schul making a last-second save on the near post. Bruins now taking 85 corner kicks and score just the 1 goal against us. They've had their chances, and some pretty good chances right there as well. Here's VMI in the defensive midfield. Plays the ball forward, trying to find some form of offense. Here's Dagnoni on the far side. Plays it out wide. Approaching 15 minutes to go here on this last day of the regular season. A good ball forward. Late whistle. We're going to call a foul on Belmont. Will that be a free kick or a penalty kick? Looks like it'll be a free kick. Just at the edge of the box, and a yellow card will be issued to number 8, Nate Kennedy, for the takedown towards right near the box. Tough to see from where we are if that was in the Benatti and right back to him, as the Bruins once again make pressure on the VMI defense. The kick for VMI, this will be just on the outside of the 18. VMI pleading for that to be a penalty kick. To no avail. It'll be a Benatti, a good low ball back to the middle of the box, unable to find Daniel Tweezer. Looked like he made a good run there for the ball, but VMI able to knock it out. Now here the key that's on a counterattack. Playing it long for TJ Hurd, but Nicolo Dini will come up and calmly collect it. A nice long throw out here to Nigel Leo. Bruins at ES Rose Park on this artificial turf surface that naturally plays quick and bouncy with the added water precipitation overnight and through this morning. I expect it to play a little bit faster than it would normally on a nice sunny day. So see how that kind of affects how these teams play. VMI free kick. And a yellow card issued on the natural grass field at home, so they'll have to quickly adjust to this turf surface of ES Rose Park. She did Nate Kennedy. Center ref talking things through with both VMI and Belmont here at the edge of the box. And will now go to confer with the assistant referee on the far side as to what he saw, but where the foul occurred. Again, Nate Kennedy took the yellow card on the takedown right there at the edge of the box as the refs looked to decide where the location was of the foul. Here's Deekema, now Leo on the near side as we near the 30-minute mark in the first half. Ball stick far side as it's been most of the day. He seems to have had a lot of possession on that right flank as they move in towards the offense. Now here's Leo on the near side looking for Tweezer towards the box. A really nice ball. Left-footed cross gets blocked and it goes out of bounds off of Jason Nunez. It'll be a corner kick for the Bruins. Nicolo Dagnoni once again will take the corner as the Bruins look to find some early goal scorers here. Daniel Tweezer, who does have the one goal earlier this year against Campbell, and did take 4 shots at ETSU. So even out of that, head coach Michael Bonelli looks for an explanation from the ref, and is not really gonna get one. As the ref simply, it looks like he waved on the subs. It's just a sub for the yellow card, Nate Kennedy. It'll be 27 Hassan Ramadan, the freshman from Ghana. So it'll be a 4-man wall for the Bruins. Dini gets them lined up. TJ Hurd and Carson Knox standing over top of the ball. We'll see who takes it. Tweezer comes in to make it a 5-man wall. Defensive midfield roll with some shots on frame. Here's the Dagnoni's corner, and it's a low ball. It'll be cleared out. Ball in. Schul will come up and grab a dangerous play for Benatti, and here's an open net for Daniel Tweezer, and it's a goal. It is Tweezer's second goal this year off of a ball that was mishandled by the keeper, Brandon Schul. Michael Bonelli, the VMI head coach, is not pleased with the call. There was some contact there from Benatti early on the header that caused Schul to kind of mishandle the ball. You'll see it here again on the replay. Mishandled just a little bit. Gave Tweezer the open net, left foot, finds the back of the net. Benelli has an argument there, I will say, as it looked like Schul had dangerous area here for the Keydets on the attack. Green issuing directions to his defense. Knox will take it. Ball comes in, knocked down by Lestido on the wall. A nice job by the Belmont defense taking care of a dangerous VMI situation right there, as Knox took a low shot driven right into the wall of the Belmont Bruins. Marlington comes out. Martin Virgilio checks in for the Bruins. Coach Green using that depth of the bench once again to keep his players fresh here down the stretch for the last 15 minutes or so. Made some contact with Matteo Benatti going up for the ball, and it probably should have been a foul. I feel as though the keeper should have the right to that space there, but Matteo Benatti making something happen. Daniel Tweezer puts it in the back of the net. Important 10 minutes here for Belmont. We talked about it in the keys of the game. 4 times they should have given up goals within 10 minutes after scoring their own. Against Campbell, they gave up 2 within 10 minutes. Against Furman, it was just 30 seconds after Furman was able to score. Against Mercer, they gave up 2 goals in 6 minutes. And against Wofford, they gave up a goal just 10 minutes after scoring. So it's a real backbreaker when they go out there and score a goal to give one up so quickly afterwards. So we'll see if Belmont can continue to attack here, as they have much of the game, a lot of possession in the offensive attacking third. VMI has controlled much of the second half despite the 3-0 scoreline and the 1-0 goal second half-wise. They've had their chances on the offensive end, just unable to connect. Kramer take the free kick. Ball ball goes out on the far side for a VMI throw. See a few Belmont subs starting to get loose. See if Coach Green continues to go to that bench later on down the match. So for Tweezer, it's his second goal of the season, and it gives the Bruins an early 1-0 lead here with about 31 and a half minutes to go here in the first half. VMI with the long throw, just trying to keep the ball on their end just for a little bit to give Schul some time down there to relax and give that back line a bit of a breather. They've been under attack for much of this first half here from the Belmont offense. Even on plays that don't result in shots, they've had at least some action that has been threatening to the VMI defense and the VMI keeper. Here's Nick Kramer in the defensive midfield looking to push forward for the Bruins. Here's Benat. Ramadan, a nice job playing the ball out. It'll be a VMI throw-in in the offensive third. Tuck will take it. Back for Casey Pereira. Now back for Schul, who will send it forward. Here's Benani now, and Kramer plays it up. VMI does a nice job defending on the far side. Steps through looking for Nigel Leo. Defensively, keep it in the offensive end.
Forward, Casey. You got 20 yards, buddy. Go again, Pablo. Onside. Get onside.
Belmont looking to finish strong here. Good defense from the Kedat back line there. Danioni looking to gain possession and find a way to keep the offensive attack going. Here's Benatti on the far side, looking to bring it back. Looked to have gotten tripped, no call from the center referee. He says to skip back up and keep playing.
Second, Daniel.
The last 15 minutes, keep that offensive foot forward. VMI's done a nice job, though, here. Throughout the course of this Tweezer at the midfield line, second half, keeping the ball on the offensive end. Something they can build on for next week's matchup back here at EF. Control it back to Volstick. And now Kramer.
Move it again. Good. Get out of there, Nigel.
Belmont looking to organize its attack and keep playing the ball forward to keep Rose Park should Belmont hold on to win. Far side now goes off of Deacon. It'll be a VMI throw-in deep in that offensive end. Carson Knox will take it towards the corner and played out by Buchanan. It'll be a VMI throw-in. Be their VMI corner kick, be their fifth of the game. Carson Knox will take it once again, the right-footed kick. VMI on the defensive and keep that pressure up. Here's O'Brien. Unable quite to make a good connection. Looked like he may have had Danioni also on the attack on the far side down there. Just unable to. Connect with him. Here's VMI on the attack. Wilson Tuck plays the ball forward for TJ Hurd, who was ruled offside. So one of the better chances for VMI right there early on, but it'll be offside on the Keydets. Ball in is a good one. Looking for the head of number 6, Wilson Tuck, just over the head. Belmont with all 10 players back in the box defensively. They were not going to give up an easy goal on that corner kick. Kramer now, a good ball forward. Belmont still on it, just not quite enough pace on it. Looking for Martin Virgilio. I'm looking to settle things down. Now back on the attack with Lucido. Puts it forward, Bernardi right side. And back to Lucido looking for a cross in. Low cross in a dangerous area for attack. Here's Bernardi. Now Leo looking to play it forward. Here's a ball in, looking for O'Brien. Just past him and just wide of the goal as well down there towards our camera operators.
VMI has seen many challenges this season, so it's no surprise that when I talked to Coach Benelli before the game, he said that the message today was pretty simple. Stay organized defensively and create space on the counter. Will?
Thanks, Katie there. Spoke with the third-year head coach, Michael Benelli, who was at St. Mary's down in San Antonio prior to Belmont. Here's Volador in the middle, and played it for Lucido. It's going to be offsides, but Nadia, though, keeps it in on the end line. Send the cross to the far side, nobody there. VMI now back on the attack. Bruins do a nice job defensively to maintain possession. VMI now plenty of space for Perea here in the middle of the field. Plays it forward for Tuck. Coming to VMI where he had the 16 wins between 2014 and 2015, the most ever. Down the side, back towards the middle of the field. VMI unable to find space for a shot. Hurd takes a shot though from the far side, goes wide, go out for a goal kick for the Bruins. Down at St. Mary's, so he's got success prior to VMI, looking to bring that mentality here with the Keydets. Here's Marlins on the left side. VMI once again, a good attack there. Down towards the offensive third, at least threatening Nicolo Dini. I'll have a chance before the goal kick. Go down to Katie Myers on the sideline for more. A good defense there from Carson Knox to force it backwards. Here goes Knox down the right wing. Ball good defended by Dikema. VMI looking to push it forward on the far side. Here's Richard Kisei.
Yeah, well, we talk about Nicolo Dini and Nicolo Dagnoni quite a bit for Belmont. They are two key players. You saw Dagnoni getting the assist earlier. Well, they share a special connection. They are both from Italy, but greater than that, they grew up 23 kilometers apart from each other. And
ball defended out. Now here's Bernardi looking to make a run. Looking for some help on the wings. Here's Bernardi. He's got O'Brien on the far side, it looks like, and now down goes Bernardi. And the ball will be cleared out by Knox. Balsa does a nice job to keep it in. Back to Dagnoni.
knew each other before coming to Belmont. So, Will, that is your fun fact of the day.
Always appreciate a good fun fact on a nice chilly day. All bundled up down there on the sideline. Dagnoni with 4 goals on the year. ES Rose Park, home of the Belmont Bruins, about 27 and a half minutes to go. Belmont and VMI locked into the 6 and 7 seeds, but playing today to determine who now. 3 goals now in the year for the Bruins. Who will host that playing game. Here's a good ball forward for the Bruins. O'Brien has it on the right side, bringing it back. Dini, who has been pressured some more here in the second half, but has played a solid match overall and had a fairly solid year as well in goal for the Bruins. Belmont will look to continue to add on as they get ready for a rematch here on Wednesday. Any goals they can get is a good confidence booster as they get ready for the conference tournament. Here's a ball forward, look towards the middle, looking to find some shooting space. Plays the ball into Leo, who has it defended away by the VMI backline. Cooper Duplantis looked like he was the one causing the pressure on the Belmont offense. Benatti and Volstick have been all over the ball today, it appears. They've had much of the possession for the Bruins. Tweezer now plays it forward for Danioni. Fresh look to cross one back in. It'll be defended out on a sliding play by TJ Hurd. Correction, that's Jason Nunez made a nice job on the back line there, clearing it out. A good low cross as Danioni was looking for Aries Marlinson. Marlinson with 3 goals in the year against Presbyterian and 2 against UNC. Looking for Volador down in the right corner. Unable to control it, but does earn a throw in deep into that corner as some subs get ready to come in here for the Bruins. Number 17, Liam O'Brien, will re-enter. Number 23, Brett Royster, will make his first appearance, who has missed the last 7 matches, but gets back out there with a 3-0 lead here for the Bruins. Royster averaging just north of 50 minutes a match. Has been a consistent player when he's come into the game for head coach Brian Green. Throw in now deep in the corner for the Bruins. Greensboro has been on the attack here today against VMI. Solid sophomore campaign for Marlinson. Belmont throw-in. Here's Nigel Leo looking for some space with the Belmont. We'll look to keep on adding on to build on this 3-0 lead. So that'll be ruled a handball on attack to keep the ball moving forward. That'll be a foul on the header as Carson Knox came over the top of Aries Marlinson. It'll be a free kick for the Bruins. Looks like Nick Kramer will take it. Plays it long to the far side. Ball played forward, looking for Benatti. Good defense there out by Cooper Duplantis again. Ball on VMI. Player thought it was going to be out, but he picked it up before it crossed over the line. The assistant referee on this near side rose the flag and called it a handball on VMI. So it'll be a Belmont free kick just inside the touchline. Esteban Lastida will take it. Ball in is a low one. Cleared out by VMI. Mentioned the SoCon tournament. Here's Benatti once again, just inside the right corner. Plays a good ball in. Could not find a Belmont teammate, though, to put a shot on goal. The VMI defense has been tested numerous occasions here today in the early parts of this match. Nice defense there from Nigel Leo against Wilson. We'll then move on to play Saturday. The 3 and 4 seeds will host the first round before Tuck, and it'll get played back with the Bruins look to clear. Bruins attacking once again now on the far side. Middle of the field, Danioni plays it forward. Unable to find any kind of connection. We're traveling to ETSU for the championship matches. That was already a predetermined location. Mercer clinched the regular season championship on Tuesday with a overtime victory over Furman. So Mercer will be the 1 seed in the tournament played down at East Tennessee State. Three 0 here. Belmont from ES Rose Park in Nashville, Tennessee. As a foul was called, they'll bring this ball well back for a Belmont free kick. Ball still on the offensive end with Nigel Leo playing it back towards Cregan Deekema. Now Tweezer, the goal scorer in the middle of the field, looking to find some space for the Belmont offense. Ball stick the captain to the Benatti, the captain. Back to Danioni. In the middle of the field, plays the ball in towards Marlinson. It'll be kicked just out of bounds. That's Duplantis there on the back line as the Bruins earn another corner kick. It'll be their third of the game. Looks like Danioni will take this one as well. First two corners from the left side, this one from the right side. They played one short to Benatti, another one in on goal. Mateo comes close to play one short, but it is defended from VMI. It'll be a ball towards the goal. Right-footed corner, finds the head of number 17, Liam O'Brien. A nice save there by Brandon. Carson Knox has been all over the field for the Keydets. From his back defensive spot, has taken the corners for the VMI. Had a couple of shots and a couple of good crosses for the Keydets as well. Ball forward looking for Martin Virgilio to go off of his chest and out of play for a VMI goal kick. A good ball in, though, from a long distance, looking for Martin Virgilio down in that far corner. Belmont sub, senior Tony Dolefeld back into the game for number 13, Nick Kramer. And Schul. Here's Nigel Liu, who sends one just over the bar and high. A good offensive set. Dolefeld appearing in his 15th game now. Has been a reserve in now 9 of the last 10 piece there for the Bruins as they continue to test the VMI goalkeeper, Brandon Schul. Good corner in after making 7 starts early on in the year. Arena looked like it was Liam O'Brien with the header initially, and Nigel Leo was going to have another shot there on frame. Subs in for VMI. Jonathan Martinez. Here comes in for number 6, Wilson Tuck on the bench. Hey fans, the 2018 Belmont is celebrating 25 years of volleyball action. Be sure to cheer on the team at the Curve Event Center this fall and follow them. D coming out far side. Plays it off and a ball coming in for the Bruins. Dolefeld will chase it down. Number 6, Wilson Tuck, forcing some pressure on Belmont there as well. Volstick now will take the throw for Martin Virgilio. Cross in, it'll be ruled out. It'll be a goal kick for VMI. All season long on BelmontBruins.com, and be on the lookout for special video content commemorating this milestone. The Bruins on the road today at Eastern Illinois, back home next weekend against Jacksonville State. They look to make a late push for the OVC tournament. Here is Nigel Leo, heads one forward to himself on the left side. Good defense there by Carson Knox. The Bruin volleyball team, after starting the year with a tough stretch of non-conference games and even into the conference play, they have turned it around a little bit and are fighting for that 8th and final spot in the OVC tournament, which gets underway in about 2 weeks from now. The top seed will host that tournament as well. Esteban Lucido makes his first appearance in the game, replacing Nigel Leo, who has been on the attack, done a nice job, gets a handshake from head coach Brian Green. Approaching the 6-minute mark here between Belmont and VMI, Schul puts the ball back in play towards the midfield. It'll be headed on by Wiley and then played down for the Bruins. Lucido now a good touch forward, chases it down on the far side, looks to cross something in. Play it back for O'Brien. Low cross cleared out. Here's Dolefeld now. Looks to find space. He can't do so. VMI, Carson Knox once again on the ball. We'll play it forward for Shake. Here's foul called on Tweezer. It looked like he extended those arms on the header and pushed off a little bit to gain an advantage. Be a VMI free kick in the offensive attack. Here's Ramadan on the back line. Carson Knox, number 26, will take it. the freshman from Texas. We'll serve one in here towards the box and see if he can't find a VMI header and put some pressure on the Bruins goalkeeper. Looking for some help from Belmont defenders. Now Volstick forward, ball in is low and towards the far side of the field. Volstick heads it out towards Benatti on the right wing. VMI to Martin Virgilio. Tuck plays the ball forward. Nice job by Volstick with a clear. Tuck with a quick throw in. VMI looking for any kind of confidence to take forward into next week's matchup. This will go out for a VMI corner kick. Carson Knox once again will take the corner from the right side. Looking to find a late goal here for the Keydets. Ball forward towards Knox on that right line. Does a nice job to keep it in and send in a cross headed out by the Bruins defense. Like Nate Kennedy back there on the back line doing a nice job. VMI now at their first sustained attack. It'll be a low cross in, and this will be a foul on the Keydets. It'll be a free kick, essentially a goal kick for Belmont. That was Richard Keespe on the attack. So for VMI, it was kind of their first real attacking chance of the game. They've been on the defensive end for much of the first half and had a couple of nice crosses in there looking for that equalizing goal. As we approach the 20-minute mark here in the first half, see VMI.
George, get tight!
Here comes the corner from Knox. It's a lower one this time. Pretty good height, actually, for Shake, trying to get a head on it, just unable to quite connect. Looking to keep the pressure on Deeney here late in the match. Sub now for the Bruins. Declan Porter will make his first appearance of the game. 9th appearance on the year. Fans, be sure to check out the OVC Digital Network for Belmont Volleyball's next home match, January 2nd against Jacksonville State. The volleyball team is a dreary day here at Rose Park. It is cold. It rained much of last night, and into this morning there was a steady mist for most of the day, which has since cleared and is now just a cold, gray day here at Rose Park. Belmont takes a quick throw in. It's Lostito now. Plays it back for Deekema. Bruins looking for some space to attack on the offensive end. Looking to make a late push for that 8th seed and final seed in the volleyball tournament to be hosted in about 2 weeks. That'll be the last 2 games at home for the Bruins on the 2nd and the 3rd. Again, that's November. Here's Lostito. Plays it back with Kramer. And now forward looking for a Bruin attacker on the right side. Benatti back for Danioni, who looks to serve one in. Plays to the right corner. Number 2nd against Jacksonville State. Belmont now far side looking to attack again. To be Volador out in space. On the left side, plays it back for Martin Virgilio. Unable to quite control the touch. And the shot is blocked down. A good last push there for Belmont. As they have to keep adding on here late. In the Tweezer unable to quite get there. Will go out of play for a goal kick. Mentioned the tough conditions playing surface wise. The stands are, for the day that it is, actually relatively full. There's a decent number of people on the fence line down there on the left side as well. They're all huddled up, though, in their coats and scarves as they are out here to cheer on Belmont and the Keydets here on Belmont's senior day of the 5-member senior class. Here's Marlinson on the left side. Plays it across. Danioni in space. Look, a right-footed shot off the post and out of play. It'll go out for a goal kick. A really nice effort there from Danioni. Danioni match.
Maddie, you good?
Just about 3.5 minutes to go here on the final day of the regular season between Belmont and VMI. So it's looking that VMI will make a return trip to Nashville on Halloween for the 6 versus 7 play-in game in the SoCon tournament. Three goals in the year with a right-footed shot just off the outside. A really good attempt there by the freshman. VMI puts the ball back into play.
Back, sir. That's in the back. We'll take the advantage.
Since the opening first 10 minutes or so where Belmont was seemingly on the offensive attack the entire time, VMI's done a nice job of composing himself and trying to make a couple of moves forward here against this Belmont back line. VMI still pressing forward. Here's the clock. Clock winds down under 3 minutes. Mosquito now, ball forward for Volador. On the left side, he's got Martin Virgilio in the middle of the box, a low cross in, defended out. Great job on defense by number 28, David Carlson. Now the ball forward for VMI and cleared out by Matt Volstick. Dangerous play into the box. It'll be ruled offsides, though. Nicolo Dini once again goes down, holding onto his head. So that's twice now in this game that there's been a scare towards Dini. Here's VMI once again on the attack, far side. This is Richard Keespe looking for some space, sending across. Nice job by the Belmont defense. Referee rolls it one out. It'll be a VMI throw-in on that far sideline. Let's play it forward. Volstick does a nice job clearing out. Marlinson. That might be enough for Coach Green to make the switch to plays one forward to Benatti. A great ball, and here's Benatti in space. He's one-on-one with the keeper. Looks to make a move. Left-footed shot. And it's a goal. Bottom right corner. A nice job there by Matteo Benatti off of a great pass from the back line. Benatti with his 5th goal of the year and had a one-on-one with the goalie. Number 25, Cameron Petty, with just over 2 minutes in the match, up 3-0. Dini has taken a couple of shots to the head already today. You would imagine that'll probably do it for the Belmont goalkeeper as Petty takes off the warm-up hoodie. He'll be likely entering the game at goalie here for the last 2 minutes. VMI, who has been on the attack much of the second half, has not quite yielded a goal, though, yet, down 3-0. Dini gets up to his feet, but we'll see what the decision... And slots it in the lower right corner, bottom right corner there. Nice job by Benatti, taking the long pass ahead for the second goal of the game. Ball played forward out of the Belmont back line after Volstick cleared out a header. The long pass forward found Benatti in space, and he used his speed to get the goal and give them a 2-0 lead for the Keydets. So VMI will now put the ball back in. It's from Coach Green. He'll be bringing in Petty into play. Trailing 2-0. 17:41 to go. First half. In at goal to replace Deeney. Number 25, Cameron Petty, the sophomore goalkeeper right here in Franklin, Tennessee, Brentwood Academy. He'll enter in the game at goal for the last 2 minutes or so here for the Bruins. So Deeney plays the first 87 minutes, does a nice job in goal. Does not give up any goals on the day, had to make 2 saves. It's Benatti's 5th goal in the year, who is following up his rookie campaign, which he was named the Horizon League Freshman of the Year, with another solid showing here in his sophomore season. Hey fans, last year Belmont Athletics launched the Invested in You campaign to capture the Bruin spirit. It incorporates the core values of Belmont University: service, collaboration, humility, inquiry, and integrity. Be sure to be on the lookout all year long on belmontbruins.com/invested-in-you for more information, as well as the Invested in You features on the YouTube page and on Belmont Bruins Twitter. Dangerous situations here in the second half by VMI as he jogs off, though. He looks to be okay. Certainly head coach Brian Green does not want to see his starting goalkeeper down for any amount of extended time. So Petty will get his leg loose and take a quick goal kick here. And what he hopes is his only real action of the match in the last 2 minutes or so. Here's Belmont now into the far corner. Ball cleared out by Duplantis. It'll be a Belmont throw. Dolefeld will take quickly right there in front of the corner flag. Back out to Belmont. Another ball forward, but Lucido ruled off sides as the Bruins look to continue the offensive attack. Miscommunication on where the free kick to be taken from. It'll be essentially a goal kick. Brandon Scholl will put the ball back into play. Dolefeld. Good ball in for Volador. Unable to control it, though. Here's VMI, the offensive end down by the right corner. Looking to make a play. Let's see with a nice job to punch it out. There'll be a VMI throw-in. And it'll creep forward and cleared out by VMI. .90 seconds to go here. ES Rose Park, Belmont and VMI in what will be a rematch here next week, as Dolefeld looks to make one last push in for the Bruins. Benatti once again, his 5th goal of the season in the 27th minute on a long ball forward from Daniel Tweezer that found him in open space. Another throw in, but first there'll be subs coming in. For VMI number 3, Sohrab Sheikh will come into the game, and for Belmont, number 9, Adam Volador, the senior midfielder from North Carolina, the senior forward from Australia, correction, making his first appearance of the game. Belmont doing a nice job getting the ball out, and there's a aggressive play from VMI on the back line, welcoming Adam Volador right to the match, who goes down. 1 minute to go here, second half. Belmont leading 3-0 as VMI has a throw-in on the near sideline. Stick around post-match. We'll have a interview with Katie Myers and head coach Brian Green. As this ball goes forward for Martin Virgilio, a late chance and a sliding effort. Unable to quite make it, it'll be a VMI goal kick. Coach Green and the Belmont Bruins getting their first SoCon victory since joining here this year. Bruins will improve to 1-4-1. Will finish the year in 6th place. VMI will drop to 0-6 in the conference. Hard with some contact, and there was no whistle. Now there will be, as that's to check on him, as it looked like a shoulder to the head. VMI's number 15, Jason Nunez, making a play forward, but Volador looked like he took a shoulder right to the side of the head. It'll bring on the Belmont Athletic training staff and head coach Brian Green to check on him and make sure he's okay. He'll have to come off the field momentarily, and then he'll be released back into the game once he's cleared by the trainer and by the center ref. So Volador, who had just checked in not 30 seconds before, takes a shoulder to the head on a clear. Center ref will have to wave him back on once this ball gets put back in play. Last 10 seconds here for Belmont in a convincing 3-0 victory. 3 different goal scorers for the Bruins, twice in the first half and once in the second half. And that'll do it here from ES Rose Park. Belmont Bruins victorious over VMI 3-0, picking up their first victory of the SoCon season. Take a quick break and come back with head coach Brian Green's interview with Katie Myers. We'll wrap up the game and look ahead as well. You're watching SoCon Soccer on the Belmont Bruins Sports Network. Schul put it back in play from the 18-yard mark. Here's Volador back on. It'll be a VMI foul on the free kick. Zach Wiley a little bit too aggressive as he went for the header. Belmont in the back line, and you see all these subs come into the game, something that Brian Green has prided himself this year on, is the depth of that team. With the cold, that could play some extra impact on the game.
We've been waiting on. Really excited about this year. We got a great team. The sky's the limit.
Our cross country team is like really close, and that's what makes us strong together.
Our goal from the day we came in is to do what it takes to reach that highest level.
We all had this dream, this idea.
Well, if there is one thing that we know about this Belmont team and Coach Green is that he's not afraid to utilize his bench. He said that he comes into every game expecting to use every man on his roster. But Will, you have to wonder, will this weather impact that mindset here today? It's very cold, and with the cold weather obviously means that these guys, it's harder for them to get loose in between appearances out on the field.
Weather certainly pursue. I think that's just really what drives this team and motivates us all, just to work.
Certainly playing in effect. Early in the year was more the heat And now the cold playing the effect as you see both teams huddled up in their jackets trying to stay as warm as possible on the bench. Here's Deacom on the left side, now plays it back for Tweezer. You'll see when those subs start
hard together.
I'm Matt Edwards from Belmont Cross Country. You can follow us all year on belmontbruins.com. Go Bruins!
Back here at ES Rose Park overlooking Belmont University campus, just about a mile down the road. Victorious Bruins 3-0 picking up their first victory in SoCon play. While coming in as the game progresses, they'll spend a couple of minutes on the sideline jogging up and down and stretching out to get them stuck. Hey, tracks down Coach Green. Let's take a quick look at the final stats. Really a dominating day for the Bruins. 16 gloves loose after they've been sitting on that bench for 10, 15, 20 minutes. Benatti on the far side looks for more space. Here's Volstick. Attacks, take a right-footed shot, it'll sail high and wide. Volstick's been aggressive here, both with shots on goal and some crosses here for his teammates as he's pushed the ball forward and helped this Belmont attack keep things rolling throughout much of the first half as we approach the 10-minute mark. And shots, 5 of them on net. I'm sure Coach Green will see a few more of those on frame, but they did get 3 separate. VMI in the traveling red uniforms, Belmont in the traditional home white. And Adam Volador, that's Tweezer's second, Benatti's 5th, and Volador's 4th. Volador, the senior, with a really nice goal there on senior day. Katie making her way over with head coach Brian Green, a happy and smiling Coach Green as he is victorious for the first time in SoCon play. So we get ready to send it down to her. Looks like they are ready to roll. Let's go on the sideline with Katie Myers and head coach Brian Green.
Well, Coach, you got the job done here today. We talked at halftime about your second half urgency. What did you see?
When we had it, we were very good. When we didn't, we couldn't find the game. So it's really.
This ball gets played out right towards the Belmont head coach Brian Green. Quick throw in by VMI to get things back restarted. Belmont with 3 subs ready to come in as they were huddled up with their long sleeves, and most of them wearing the sweatpants as well. They'll have to discard those for the game, but trying to stay as warm as they possibly can while they're sitting over there. Here's a VMI free kick to be served in. A good ball in, and it's in a dangerous area for the Bruins.
Important for us, and we got to make sure we find it more next time.
A win today means you host VMI again on Wednesday in the play-in game. How big is it to have home field advantage?
Oh, it's huge. You know, it's another night in our own beds. It's a familiar field, and just the comfort of all that.
Well, Coach, congratulations. A big win today, and a big congratulations on completing your first regular season in the SoCon Conference.
Thank you.
Will, back to you.
Thank you, Katie. A very happy Brian Green following the victory against VMI 3-0. That'll do it for our coverage here today. I want to thank our entire Bruin Sports Network crew for braving the cold and the rain and the weather conditions that we had. So for Director Christian Sadler and our entire Bruin Sports, this is Volador now in the attacking third. Plays it out wide for Benatti, who scored a goal earlier in the year. Brandon Scholl will put things back into place as we approach the 10-minute mark here at ES Rose Park. Ball forward cleared out by the Belmont defense. Now it's Dan Young looking to keep it moving forward towards the Bruins' end. Sports Network crew, I'm Will Black saying so long from ES Rose Park. The final score 3-0. Belmont Bruins will host VMI next Wednesday at 4 o'clock in the SoCon tournament play-in game. Again, that game will be here at ES Rose Park and will be televised on the Bruin Sports Network. All games airing on the Bruin Sports Network are streaming live and archived on ovcdigitalnetwork.com. This has been a presentation of Belmont Athletics and the Belmont Bruins Sports Network. Tough takedown here as Danioni goes down to the ground. Tough to see a number. Looks like number 19, Marco Reyes, as he gets talked to from the center ref. No card issued on the takedown. Belmont will take the free kick. Nick Kramer just behind the midfield line will play things forward. Here's Belmont now, another ball forward, looking for Volador down towards the end line. Marlinson plays one in towards the box, looking for Benatti. Ball cleared out by Carson Knox. Benatti chases down after it. Left side, once again knocked out from Knox. And here come 3 new Belmont subs. Number 10, Tony Dolaf. Number 19, Pablo Martin Virgilio, and number 11, Jaime Geraldo Angel. So Coach Green going to that bench, trying to show some of that depth and getting some of his other players off for a quick breather to end the first half. Matteo Benatti, Arias Marlinson, and number 22, Nicolo Danioni. Here's Tweezer in the attacking end. Tough. Foul called on Jonathan Martinez, so it'll be a free kick in a dangerous area here for Belmont. See who will take it. Tweezer and Lestido over top the ball. So a 3-man wall for VMI. Scholl puts them into place. Tweezer will take the free kick for the Bruins. Looks to put one on frame here to get another 3rd goal here in the first half. Ball in is towards the net. It'll sail over though and out. out for a goal kick. Good effort there from Daniel Tweezer, who scored the first goal for the Bruins. Just sailed it away.